Transforming Urban Mobility in Cape Town, Exploring Mobility as a Service by Boitumelo Maruping. Some of the important key stakeholders who play a pivotal role in shaping mobility include government agencies, transportation bodies, and the municipality. Private transportation companies such as Uber and Bolt that provide on-demand ride services, technology developers, infrastructure developers, financial institutions, and possible investors, alongside with commuters, tourists, and businesses. Inasmuch as Cape Town has a mix of transportation infrastructure, there are issues pertaining to traffic congestion, especially during peak hours, and limited integration between different modes of transportation. Last mile connectivity is an issue, more especially in underserved areas such as informal settlements and townships. It is important to understand the specific needs of varying demographic groups, as this will aid in effective design of MaaS systems. Typically, lower income commuters can only afford to use public transportation, while the middle class and upper class have an advantage and the privilege of using either private vehicles or e-hauling services. The issue of reliability and affordable transportation issues proves to be a cause for concern for commuters residing in outlying areas such as Mitchell's Plain and Khayelitsha that have to travel long distances to reach employment hubs situated in the city. Furthermore, Cape Town has significantly improved its digital connectivity in urban regions through initiatives like broad internet access and rising smartphone usage. However, disparities persist in underserved and rural areas due to limited affordability of smartphones and reliable internet access. To combat this issue, the City of Cape Town introduced free Wi Fi zones as well as digital literacy programs. Feasibility studies encompass economic, technical, operational, and regulatory aspects. An economic feasibility study evaluates the cost of developing and maintaining MaaS applications against the anticipated benefits and opportunities. Technical feasibility assesses the adequacy of Cape Town's physical and transportation infrastructure, digital connectivity, and internet access. Operational feasibility relates to testing out the functionality and practicality of implementing MaaS applications and systems. Regulatory feasibility identifies and addresses legal barriers that may impede implementation. Identification of risk is essential to the success of MaaS application effectiveness. Some of the risks involved include stringent government regulations, funding deficiencies, data privacy concerns, and commuter resistance to change, which all pose as potential obstacles. To mitigate these risks, one can implement authentication systems to safeguard private information and raise awareness of the benefits of MaaS application systems. Furthermore, financial assistance from investors and municipalities support will aid in financial betterment. Conduct a meeting with key stakeholders to discuss project objectives and scope. The scope should outline the goal of creating a comprehensive MaaS platform and of how it will enhance the overall mobility and experience of residents and visitors of Cape Town. Formulate stakeholder engagement plan, whereby communication strategies, stakeholder roles, meeting schedules, and methods of obtaining feedback throughout the project are outlined. Compile a needs assessment report that details findings, challenges, and requirements for implementing a MaaS platform in Cape Town. A project plan document that outlines tasks, milestones, dependencies, and the allocation of resources and project management tools that aid in tracking and managing the progress of tasks. Estimate the budget required for creating an overview of cost estimates, funding sources, and other ongoing costs such as software maintenance, as well as the potential revenue and profit margins that can be achieved. A regulatory compliance assessment will be needed in order to identify and mitigate potential legal barriers and risks. Identify and assess the potential risks and uncertainties that may hinder the successful implementation of MaaS projects. Moreover, contingency and mitigation strategies should also be put in place. Establish a governance framework highlighting the governance structure, duties and responsibilities, decision making, and communication protocols. Develop a stakeholder communication plan, which will aid in keeping stakeholders informed, engaged, and updated throughout the project. Lastly, project initiation documents should be packaged and sent for approval by project sponsors and stakeholders. The roadmap for the project plan is as follows. For month 1 and 2, the project initiation phase will commence. Month 3 and 4 will be the planning phase, followed by design phase from month 5 to 7. Month 8 to 11 kickstarts the development phase. Pilot phase in months 12 to 14. Deployment phase from month 15 to 18. And the integration phase in months 19 and 20. Lastly, there has been a dispatch of human resources, technological resources, as well as financial resources. MaaS offers solutions that are innovative, cost-effective, reliable, convenient, and that overall promotes sustainability. Thank you.